30s who's been in New York for 10 years, it's really hard to watch toxic men continuously date. As a woman in her 30s who's been in New York for 10 years, it's really hard to watch. As a woman in her 30s who's been in New York for 10 years, it's really hard to watch toxic men continuously date younger and younger. Why do they do that?
What about love is love? What about why do you care? What about all?
As a woman in her 30s who's been in New York for 10 years, it's really hard to watch toxic men continuously date younger and younger. Why do they do that?
What about love is love? What about why do you care? What about all those things? I think they're stupid.
we've had men dating younger women from older women. Okay. So why can't you just go ahead and say, why is it that you always see older men dating younger women and not coming for us in our 30s, the new young? Okay, but they have to insult. So you see, this is it, guys. Anyway, welcome to the 33 Men's Voice podcast. My name is Kwabena Binibe. You can call me DJ for the public enemy who hates no one. So, this video is here to tell you that anytime women want something from men that sometimes they don't deserve, but they think that they need it by any means and whatever, they don't use humbleness, they don't use meekness, they don't use kindness to come for what they want. They actually use insult. They use insult, shame, and guilt. That is why she could have just said, I'm wondering, as a 30-year-old woman, I find it fascinating to see a bit older men dating younger women in their 20s. Simple. But she said, I find it difficult to see older men, older toxic men dating younger women. Madam, would you want to date a poor, lazy man? The answer is no. Would you want a guy who doesn't have a place to sleep? No. Would you want a guy who lives with his mother? No. Would you want a guy who lives under the bridge? No. And no man will call you toxic for rejecting all these type of men. But if a man says that I'm in my 30s, I'm not dating someone 30, I'm in my 40s, I'm not dating someone in her 30s, I'm dating someone in their 20s, that man is toxic. Well, that is female logic 101 for you. I've always said that relationships, actually the benefit of relationship, number one, for kids. Number two, for posterity. When you are older, at a time where you cannot help yourself, do things by yourself for yourself, that is when you need someone in your life. That's when you need someone in your life. So it is just karma and the universe doing its own job. Those who gave themselves to others when they were younger, those who gave their younger self to others, probably got some people to spend their older self with easier. Does it make sense? Those who give their younger self to people, majority of them have people to spend their older self with. So if not for the sake of feminism that produce narcissist people or women, you should be a bit ashamed to say that you are in your 30s and you are single, number one. Two, and then the men you were hoping to come for you are not coming for you. Did you complain when you were giving your 20s, your 18 to 20 self to some people who are not looking your way this day? You didn't. So, my sis, please, allow those men you call toxic to be. They did not ask you not to find someone for yourself when you were most attractive and men were coming all over. And I react to these videos from women from abroad to tell my younger sisters here in Ghana and Africa that you are just some few years to start doing these videos. And I'm going to do a video compiling people who are truthful to themselves, women who are accountable, starting from those who are highly accountable, second and third. When it comes to people who have followed feminism and are now reaping the benefit of it. So when you were younger, nobody called you toxic for dating the people you wanted or deciding not to date. Now you see that you need men to be with, but you want to insult them, shame them, make them feel guilty to come for you. And that is what feminists do. Whenever they need something from men that they don't deserve, instead of coming with humility, coming with supplication, no, they'll come with anger, insult, guilt, and shame. So let's listen to her again.
30s who's been in New York for 10 years, it's really hard to watch toxic men continuously date younger and younger. Why do they do that?
What about love is love? What about why do you care? What about all those things? I think they're stupid concepts, but she's the exact type of person who would say that shit. It all goes out the window when they don't agree. Yes, you're 30 and you're single and you're angry that the men your age are looking past you and are looking to date younger women. I'm sorry, but this is the world we live in.
That's the reality 101, my dear. That's reality. Okay? Yes. Men have been living this lonely life for a long time. From when, and a lot of men are going, from when men were like 15 years. You people just start experiencing this lonely road in the dating market, in relationship, in your 30s, and you want to be pitied? Nah, man. Not too many men will have pity on you people. Except the simps. Okay? Because in life, it's all about choices. And any one of the choices that you pick comes with consequences. But sometimes when people are telling young women, they do not believe and accept it. Unless they hit the wall. So, dear sister, welcome to the wall. The inevitable wall. Welcome to loneliness, where something men start experiencing from 15 above. And some men actually experience it throughout their life. And you don't hear them complaining about it. They have to work on themselves to change their situation. Is there anything you can do to change your situation? I guess maybe. Maybe stop gaslighting men. Maybe stop shaming men, making them feel guilty, insulting them to come for you. These days we are here telling them that when you do that, it's a sign to tell them that you need men, but you want them to feel that you don't need men, so that they rush towards you. No, you don't deserve a man. That's why you people start saying you don't need a man. Salute.